Is this a good dog? As I was struggling to get Bozo in my car that night, two middle-aged men passing by asked me with an irony in their voice if this was a good dog. For them it was simply incomprehensible that I would go to all this trouble just to pick one of the dozens of strays that were roaming the streets of their small town, of any Greek town, really. I don't know what their idea of good dog was, but usually for people like them, a good dog is a dog good for something. Hunting, guarding, herding. For most people in rural areas, dogs are like the tools we use to get a job done, and nothing else. And as those men were standing there, looking at me and questioning my state of mind, I just replied, yes, this is a very good dog. Shut the door and started my 4-hour drive back to Athens with Bozo in the back seat. I had first seen him a month before, roaming the streets of a small town where we spent our summer vacation. He used to sit like a good boy in front of the restaurants, waiting patiently for some leftovers. I would buy canned food just for him and sit down on the pavement with him for a few minutes while he was eating. And for those few minutes, he was mine, and I was his. There was an instinct of loyalty and submission in him, as if he knew what to do and how to behave. Stray dogs are always very well behaved. They can't afford not to be. But among all the dogs in that town, Bozo simply stood out. He was just ready to follow you, to let you be his human, to be who you wanted him to be. I left for Athens crying, with Lou in the back seat of my car, the stray dog from the beach, and a promise to go back for Bozo. And I did. He sat there on the back seat, not making a sound, for 4 long hours, as if he knew that this was where he was supposed to be. That moment when you finally have the animal in your car, driving away with it, is the most fulfilling of all. It's like going away on a honeymoon. You feel so happy and so complete. And with Bozo, our honeymoon never ended. Every single moment I spent with him was a joy, pure, carefree joy. Whether we were at the vet or at home or walking down the street or the dog park or visiting a friend or downtown or a pet store or wherever, whether we were just the two of us or surrounded by other people and dogs and cats, Bozo had this amazing capacity of putting a smile on my face, a constant, happy, carefree smile, as if he was there only to make me happy, to make everyone happy. When we were having fun, imagining what kind of high school students our dogs would be, Bozo was the boy that came from a very privileged family that had lost all their money but never lost their manners. Bozo had manners, as if he knew how to behave no matter where we were, no matter who we were with. He was elegant and loving and polite. He was the type of dog that almost makes you envy the family that will adopt him. And that family did come along. Bozo didn't stay around with me too long. He just stayed enough to make me realize that there is such a thing as pure joy, that I do have a smile inside me, a smile that warms the heart and makes all problems go away. So he had his final beauty treatment when again he behaved like a little gentleman he always was, and he flew for his forever home in Germany. He went off to put smiles onto other people's faces, to make a family happy, and to make a dog that was never social realize that it's okay to have friends, that it's okay to share a home, and to share love, and to have someone accompany you on your walks. It's been about 10 months now that Bozo lives his life, the life he always deserved, enjoying his walks and his soft bed, the car rides and the snow and his toys and the love, enjoying the life he always deserved, the life he was asking every single person that passed him by on the street to offer him. He even attended his parents' wedding, posing so proudly next to them with his good manners and his incredible, incredible smile. The last photo they sent me was Bozo and Luna waiting for their camper van to be loaded so that they could leave for their family vacation. It was exactly a year ago when he rode on the back of my car, leaving his life as a stray behind. Exactly a year ago, on September 25, 2017, those two men had asked me, as I was taking him off the streets, if he was a good dog. I wish I could turn back time and explain to them what good dog really means. I wish I could explain to all people like them what it feels like to have a dog put such a smile on your face that can make all your troubles go away, that makes you see life as a constant source of joy and happiness. I wish I could tell all people out there that dogs do not have to be good for something. We are past that. With all the things they have done for us over thousands of years, dogs have earned their place with us, in our homes and in our hearts, being good at just being dogs.